Welcome back. How are we doing? We're going to continue part 2 of the speed run. A couple things. I forgot to hit the record button in the beginning. So there's about 20 minutes that are cut out. I'll explain exactly what we did at that point. It's the first time I've missed hitting the record button on that, and I was so sad, but I did start the timer. Second, we had to change timers because the script I was using for OBS decided it was done working and didn't want to pick up where we left off, so that was a little frustrating, so timer changed. Everything else is pretty much on par and ready to go. We made some big moves today, so let's crack on in. Alright, if we take a look at that top left timer reading 1 hour and 20 minutes, we missed about 20 minutes of footage. I forgot to hit the record button. It is one of the first times I've done that. I regret it, and we're moving past it. What did we miss in those 20 minutes? We missed getting our candle and sack to do our first signal. With that, we did find Ka. He sends us on some baloney-ass riddles. First riddle was super simple. We climb a tower within the pit on the bandit side. We find a backpack up there. We drop down. We go about our day. The second one is a bit more difficult. It is in a river. In the agro complex on an island is this house surrounded by bio. We're going to head there, see if we can grab that backpack and make it out alive. All right, we're going to rush into this house, grab this backpack as fast as possible without trying to die. We do die, but if you notice to the left, we did get the riddle done. Now we are going to die, respawn, re-gear up, and we're going to make our way to a little dungeon-like little cave area within roadside across from the garages, which is the stalker outpost or camp. So we're going to gear up, head out, and make that lovely trip. So as we're making this trip down memory lane here, we run across this guy who ends up being an enemy. We take him out, which is a huge win for us. It is our first player kill within this speed run, but then there's 2. And this is where I was getting a little worried that I might die from the first time from PvP. But after I hit him a couple more times, I could not find him again for a couple seconds, so I just made the executive decision to GTFO and continue with on our run. It wasn't worth wasting the time to sit there and try to fight this out. If I am able to get away, we're just going to get away. Now that we made it to this little dugout area, we're going to go down and grab this backpack. We are going to suicide to get back to Photon 2 because now we need to run up to Scrapyard. As we are rounding the mountain heading towards Scrapyard, we see these 2 little goofy bandits skulking around. I'm not sure why they were crouch walking, but I thought it was funny and figured you guys should get to see it as well. So if you guys remember anything about Scrapyard from the first part of this speedrun, Scrapyard has a lot of areas that I am not able to traverse easily, meaning I need to find alternative routes. This was our first complication here, trying to make it down the main road through Scrapyard. Also dealing with PvP, there's a lot of people dying around me as we were coming into this area. So I needed to be able to take out this bandit camp, stalker camp, in order to progress through this little area to continue on making it to our lovely lake. We got a little low a couple of times, but ultimately we did prevail. But we don't stop to loot anything. We can keep on keeping on. Now that we made it to the lake, I need to remember how to find the little spot we're looking for. I thought it was a backpack. It is not. It is a teleport orb. But that is okay. We end up falling down a little bit here, and we just need to speak with Ka. Now that we finished speaking with Ka, he lets us know we need to return to Stalcraft, or whatever his name is. I don't know. It's in the pit. So we're going to make a trip back to the pit. It's going to be a fun run because we cannot use the shortcut between the agro complex and pit because we have no thermal resistances. Are you getting the point yet? I'm getting real tired of finding my way around without dealing with resistances, but it's fun. It makes me play the game in a different way that I've never thought about playing it before. So we're going to make this lovely trip around, and we'll be there in a moment. Now that we've made it back to Stalcraft, whatever his name is, little hidey hole, we make our way through his location. It's just a lot of left turns, right turns, blah, blah, blah. And we get there, and guess what? He's not there. Great. Turns out he moved. Or died. I'm not sure what happened to him. I didn't follow the quest line at this point. I don't remember. Now is the fun part of making it to the bar. This is where I was a little worried with how it was going to play out, due to the fact that if we die, we have to go all the way back to Photon 2. Now, I'm still under geared in regards to matchmaking areas, so I don't know how the matchmaking works at this point. So my plan is to run as fast as I can and hope no one is camping the bar. So we make this trip up the mountain, down the mountain, over to grandmother's house we go, and end up hopefully at the bar. So this is the part where it gets a little hairy coming into the bar. We make our way through a couple of these little areas. Luckily for me, I spent a lot of time between the pit and bar as well as Dead City. Navigating this area is done with ease at this point. We made it pretty unscathed, so we're going to go in, talk with Shaman, see what Shaman wants us to do, and go from there. Now that we've spoken with Shaman, he lets us know that we need to go disrupt a meeting with a gentleman's name that I'm not going to begin to pronounce because I'm horrible with names. If you've been following the channel for a while, you realize this. This part threw me off. I forgot about this. It is a pain in the ass. I think I only died 3 times trying to attempt it, but eventually we did get it. It's just kind of a difficult time when you don't have gear to keep yourself alive and a weapon that does absolutely diddly do for damage. It's like shooting bouncy balls at a concrete wall. Hurts me more than it hurts them, but that's all right. We kill these guys and we continue on with the quest line. Now that we killed off our unsavory friends that we're dealing with, we need to go torture the prisoner. This is where I realized it'd be a really bad torturer because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I just kind of click through the prompts until either I think he passes out and we just go with the flow from there, and he lets us know that we're all done with it. I love how the eyes don't shut during the tasing. I find that very funny. Now, once we were done with the torturing of the gentleman, let me tell you, I forgot about this part more than the guys I tried to kill. The first time I did this mission, it scared the crap out of me. I had no idea what I was doing. Trying to make it my way through, I died multiple times. This time, I just ended up getting really lucky. I mean, my heart was pounding. I was like, I don't want to die. I don't want to redo this. I hate this mission so much. But that is okay. It wasn't too bad. We made it through fairly unscathed. We got hit a couple of times, but at the end of the day, it is our nightmare, apparently, and that is fully how I feel about it. Then we just run down this weird checkered floorway, interact with the door, and we go back and speak with Shaman. Now that our weird fever dream is done, we've spoken to Shaman. He lets us know we have to go get some officer chevrons. Now, if I was smart and paid attention and remembered these things from when I first played the game, I would have grabbed those while we were already in Aggro Complex or Scrapyard to complete this on the way by. But I did not stop to do it, so now we get the pleasure of running back and continuing that. So we're going to run all the way back to Aggro Complex and pick up some chevrons. Now that we made it to Aggro Complex, we just have to take down some of the military camps. Now, I don't have a lot of bullet resistance, and my ammo and weapon is not great, so we have to play it a little bit safer when we are attacking them, using some of the different objects and structures around the area to keep ourselves safe so we do not die. Do not want to make this run again. So we use this tree, gives us a couple different peeking angles on the NPCs as they're continuously pushing us, as well as the damn dogs, because they are never ending. After we killed that group, we search their bodies. We find 3 out of the 5 that we need. We go push our second camp, which is fighting some of friendly NPCs to our side. So we work on taking them down, go loot them, pick up the chevrons, and then we do suicide to get back to the bar faster, which means we drop 400 ammo-ish, some heals, and things like that. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for speed and efficiency. We don't care about what loot is dropped. So we grab those and head back. After talking with Shaman, he lets us know we need to venture to the pit. We need to take down 2 lieutenants, which is kind of baloney, because if we just would have told us, hey, you got to do this on the way back, we could have ran there and taken care of it versus going back to the bar, coming back out here. But hey, it is what it is. It's part of the game. Run here, kill this, loot this, come back. But At the end of the day, we kill our couple of lieutenants. We actually focus the lieutenant as quick as possible here and continue on to the next camp. After killing our last lieutenant, we suicide, head back to the bar, and speak with Shaman for the 35,000th time. He lets us know we need to go make a deal with the Covenant or the mercenaries. I chose to do the Covenant because they are straight across from Shaman and wanted to lessen the time I took running from place to place. So we go talk with them. While talking with them, they let us know that their father is missing, meaning we get to go on the lovely adventuring trip to the Path of Fools to find their father, because fathers are always missing for some reason. So once we kit up, get ready to go, of course it's another snowstorm, but it conceals us, so I'm not going to be too upset about it. So we make our way through the grueling winter all the way to the Path of Fools. Now that we made it to our location, we need to find Father. What we do find is 2 dead bodies and need to find a trail of the Vagant, the devil, whatever the hell they call it in this game. So we search these 2 bodies, figure out that they're not who we're looking for, meaning our guy is somewhere else to be found. Then we got to interact with a tree, find the trail, and get teleported into hell. Now this is where we start to see some of the more obstacles that we need to encounter within this little area. We do spend a fair bit of time here, mainly because I forgot where exactly I'm going at a couple different steps, make a couple mistakes. I did not clear it completely my first time through. I died a lot to some random bullshit, and I'm just not that bright. But we eventually do make our way through. See, like this right here, this is what I'm saying, I'm not that bright. There we go. Got my legs forward though. Makes it difficult to move through. But we are making our way through it.
Аномальная пурга пронеслась. Всем, кто возвращается с ходки, не забудьте счистить себя снег.
When making these jumps, make sure you're on the far left side of the platform there, or else it tend to like glitch out and get stuck there and knock you off. So I'm gonna just speed this part up. I'm gonna leave my entire time in this area fully here so you can watch all my mistakes and mishaps and trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. It has been probably 4 months since I've actually done this part of the questline, if not longer. So I don't recall how to do it perfectly each time, but I thought it'd be fun for you guys to witness my thought process and kind of the mistakes I make and where you truly have to go. Spend a lot of useless time doing this, but the main reason I wanted to do this challenge is to A, play through the questline again and trying to challenge myself to see how much I remember and how well I actually do. So enjoy the next, probably 5 minutes of chaos and utter disarray as I try to remember what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Now that we've made it this far, this is where the fun really begins. The first time I did this mission, I died so many times, and I was truly a little worried about it because this guy sucks. But if you kite him around, ideally using a shotgun, it'll make your time go by. It's not the easiest. When he does that little black flash bullcrap, follow the lights on the ground the best you can, and just keep making this circle repeatedly. We didn't die during this time. I don't think we even got that close. It was just a tedious time to do it. He's not horrible, just not the most fun. And I feel like this boss fight could have been done a little bit differently, but you know, I'm not going to complain too much. After we kill the beast, we have to go back and talk to the Covenant, let him know that their father has been dead. Has been killed. Either way, whatever, we're leaving that there. Then once that's done, we need to go speak with the shaman. He lets us know that we need to go to a school, bring firepower, and kill Valsvov. I don't know, dude. These names in this game, I'm not Russian. I'm not perfect. I got dyslexia, man. I can't figure these names out half the time. So we're going to head all the way to the Dead City, enter the school, and start taking down some baddies. Now, I was worried as we went into the Dead City or make our way there because you need radiation to enter it. Lucky enough for us, our Seeker's Mockingbird suit has 200 radiation, meaning we can enter it without any pills or medications. So that was a very nice, pleasant find. I was really worried. I preemptively bought a bunch of different meds for making this excursion, but we didn't need them, so life's pretty great. Now that we have entered the school, guns drawn, bullets a-flying, we just make our way by picking off each one of these enemies repeatedly. Now, the first time I did this mission, I think I had an MPX or something like that, and made this quest part really difficult due to the range that some of these guys are at. Using this, whatever, I think it's an M1A, I don't remember the exact name, it is a quest item. Makes this part of the quest line super easy, actually. I was really surprised. So I was happy that we got it. Makes life simple. We just crawl through the underbelly of this school, pop up, start picking people off, and make our way through the stronghold. Once again, I'll speed it up so you guys can watch the entire process of me trying to figure it out and not die. Which, surprisingly, hey, we didn't die once during this. Let me tell you, these SBA tank wearing dudes are rough. They don't hit you a lot. They only shoot one bullet and reload, which is nice, but they tank rounds. Takes forever to kill them. But hey, we made it through those ones. I think we only have one more to deal with towards the end when we are fighting the actual boss. So that's pretty great, actually. I'll take that. Now that that guy is dead, we go back and let Shaman know, hey, we took care of your little problem. He's done and dead. Now we need to go find the location of the blue sphere, meaning we need to run to the pit, meet with Oracle, and he'll let us know where to go next. I believe he sends us off to a gentleman named the Eye.
Нужно сконцентрироваться. Я уже знаю, как это делать. Я отыщу...
I was wrong. After speaking with Oracle, we have to go speak with Shaman, who then sends us off on our next mission here, which is to meet with Eye. Or the Deflector. I think the quest line is the Eye. Either way, we have to run up all the way up to the Path of Fools, meet with him, and he'll let us know the next plan of action. Now that we've made it all the way to the Defector, he lets us know that it is going to be time to infiltrate the Orderly's base. With that being said, this is where we are going to end part 2 of our speed run. The only reason for that is getting into the Orderly's base, and that questline takes a good hot minute to do. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I need to do some research on how to actually do this one again. It has been a while. It took me almost 2.5 hours the first time I did it, because I had no idea what I was running. Either way. We are 3 hours into the speed run, so it is cooking along pretty well. So we are going to go enter the base at least, and then we will see you in part 3. Again, thank you guys for all the support you have given me on these videos. The speed run so far has been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I hope you guys are as well. But until next time, we'll see you later.